Oh, wait a minute, where's the game? There it is. Hello everybody, and welcome back to more Final Fantasy XIV. It has been a hot minute since I last streamed this wonderful, wonderful game. And to my surprise, you got answers playing in the background for the event. A remembrance ceremony for in remembrance of the seventh calamity, essentially. And as part of the event, you got this fucking beautiful track that I've quickly grown to love. In the short time that I have become acquainted with FF14, I really, really do like this track. But yeah, welcome back. It's been a while since I last streamed FF14 for, to be perfectly fair, a variety of reasons. From hardware failures on my end, to lack of energy, to my fucking house partially flooding at one point. There's been a couple different reasons as to why I haven't been streaming a whole lot lately. Being swamped with commissions is probably the main one, though. For the most part, I've just been really busy with commission stuff. And I didn't really want to put time towards something that, not for nothing, doesn't necessarily make me money when I kinda need it. So, I have a little bit of time now. Financially, I'm fine. And I figured, you know what, let me pick back up on FF14, but I don't really want to, dedicate, 7 to 6 hours again on FF7? At least not for now. So FF7 for the time being is just on a short pause. And instead, both today and tomorrow for Sunday stream, you'll be getting two FF14 streams. They're all going to be normal length, so the usual 2 hours and 30 minutes. But yeah, to quickly recap what happened last time in the game, and of course to make sure that my brain is still in check and I remember what happened. BISMARK. We ran into BISMARK on City of Clouds, Cloudtop, Camp Cloudtop. We ran into BISMARK, friggin' primal, and it's like, whoa, wasn't expecting that. We saved a snobby brother. We did good by a dutiful brother. Friggin' Alphino and Tataru were being held on trial by Heavensward guards because they spoke heresy. But we won. We won their freedom via trial by combat. And then afterwards we freed Raubahn, and we found out that seemingly Nanamo, the Sultana, who was killed last time in during the finale of A Realm Reborn, may not actually be dead. But before we handle any of that, we got more Durgans. We got more Durgans attacking Ishgard. And of course, it seems like we're gonna be attempting to partner up, or at the very least see if we can talk down Iceheart, because 2 parts ago she showed very much, listen, I didn't want innocent people to die, but the Dravanians, the Durgan people, indiscriminate, they just started killing peeps left and right. I had no say in that, but I didn't want it to happen. So seemingly we may be able to put a stop to this diplomatically without having to draw our lances. But let's go ahead and teleport back to Ishgard. Sea of Clouds. Let's go to the Foundation. I see, so you're finishing Heavensward this weekend? No, probably not this weekend, no. Alright, so let me see. In search of Iceheart, so that would be... okay. Gotta go speak to Alphino. Oh, also, I guess let me do a quick audio check, just real quick to make sure my audio is all fine and dandy. Give me just a second here. View your channel. Okay. Seemingly we're all good audio-wise. Okay. Good to know. Good to know, good to know, good to know. Okay. So let's proceed on into the I forget what place this is. I think this is just like well, there he is. In search of Ice Heart. I get an Alphino. I get a wind-up Alphino for this. Hooray. Before we set forth, we must needs inform Totaro of our plans. Then I shall await you at Saint Renette's Forum. Tell your friend we may be some time. The road you have chosen is neither short nor easy. Of that I need no reminding. Come, Vel, let us head for Fort Tom Manor. Fort Temps is the way I used to say it, but I now hear the characters say Fort Tom. The impression I get of Ishgard is the language and the people are very French. Even though their voice actors do not reflect that at all. Return to Fort Tom Manor. That would be... Last Vigil. Let's go in. Let's see what's what. Our course is set, Totaro. It may be some time before Vel and I return to Ishgard. Well, just you be careful, alright? Oh, and don't worry about me. I'll be busy listening out for news of our lost friends. If anyone can find them, it's you, Totaro. Farewell for now. Before you go, you must put this on, Alphino. I made it specially. No, I couldn't possibly... Very well. Oh, what's he putting on? Ah, it's the new outfit. By the 12, it fits perfectly, and the quality is actually rather good. I'm glad you like it. I've been practicing my needlework while I listen to rumors and the like. A good receptionist is always learning new skills. My thanks, Totaro. Whatever else awaits me upon the road, I shall not fear the cold. 'Twas the least I could do. Now, I must be getting back to the tavern or I'll never catch up with all the gossip. Best of luck on your journey. I'm liking the new fit. Need to move my mic just a tiny bit. Yeah, let's go back outside. Alright, so, speak with Estinian. So, we now go... Search of Ice Heart. Sky Steel Factory, okay. Finally, he looks different from his sis. Where is... There it is. Oh, shit. This new attire will serve me well in the bitter cold of Karthus. I shall have to think Totaro properly upon our return. You have said your farewells, then. Aye, we are ready to depart. I suggest we begin our search for Lady Iceheart without delay. Very well, but she will prove an elusive quarry. Where do you intend to start looking? In the absence of any fresh intelligence on Isali's movements, I propose we pick up the trail where she was encountered last, the Karthus Western Highlands. Let us speak with Sir Redwald, was it? As the commander of the Falcon's Nest, it is like that he will know if any heretic activity has been reported in the area. I read whatever name he said is Alizé, but it's like no, that's spelled differently. So let's go to Falcon's Nest. There we go. Really quickly, let me make some edits to my PNG tuber right quick. Let me just turn down the there, that should be fine. Wait, there, that should be fine. Okay, yeah, that works. I just turned up the sensitivity so it picks up my voice a little more frequently. Okay, there we go. Alright, is my mount speed increased here? Mount guide, black chocobo. My mount speed is not increased here. Got it. Don't forget to do the Rising event. Don't worry, I'll probably do that off stream. If anything, honestly, here's what, no, not off stream. Here's actually what I'll do. I'll dedicate half the stream today to main plot. And then near the end, I'll start doing the Rising event. Okay, so this way. Help my legs. Also, I'm going backwards. This way. Hello, fish. There's Redwald. Well, Master Fox, what business brings you back to the Falcon's Nest? Judging by the company you keep, it can be no trifling matter. The Azure Dragoon, I know, of course, but I do not believe I have met this young gentleman. Alphanel Levelier, at your service. And you are not mistaken as to the gravity of our mission, Sir Redwald. As I'm sure you are aware, the Observatorium has warned that the Dravanians gather for another assault. We believe there may yet be a way to avert the coming conflict, but only if we can find the elusive Lady Iceheart. Thus we have come to Falcon's Nest in the hope of acquiring the latest intelligence on the heretics' movements. I see. Then you... I promised no such thing, Deox. You know better. I see, then you would best be served by speaking directly to my men. A patrol is due to return from its sweep of the surrounding lands in any moment. You may also wish to question the knights assigned to pick over the remains of the heretic refuge in... I almost read that as Gungaga. At the Gungaga Mills. At the Gorgogne Mills. It is possible they have unearthed information that could be of use to you. Master Fox knows well the place I speak of, for it is he who first discovered it. Let us divide our forces then. I will stay and await the return of the patrol, while the two of you visit the refuge. When I have completed my inquiries, I will join you there. Play Rebird. Final Fantasy VII Rebird. A wise use of our time. Come, Val. I'm eager to learn what Sir Redwald's men have found in the heretic's lair. Alright, sorry, 1 second. Let's check in some stuff. Okay, so off we go. Let me get on my chocobo. Actually, no, not the chocobo. Let's get on the Magitech armor, which, by the way, in the absence that I've been away for a decent chunk of time, I played through the entirety of Final Fantasy VI and really enjoyed it. So I have grown a newfound appreciation of this Magitech armor, but also Terra's theme that's playing here in the background. Though funny enough, Terra isn't my favorite my favorite protagonist in Final Fantasy VI. I think I prefer Celeste over Terra. Also, you need to do the blue quest. The blue quest. The one right back here? That unlock flying. Let me see. Bridge over frozen water. Oh, okay. Do you have a moment to talk? A short while ago, one of the workers from House Zemail asked me to go and deal with some Mylodons that have been causing trouble. The Black Iron Bridge barely survived the calamity. It's in desperate need of repairs, but the upland Mylodons roam far too close to it. The craftsmen can't work safely. Someone needs to kill them. The Mylodons, that is, not the craftsmen. I'd asked the Dragoons to do it, but they're so busy. It'd be weeks before they found the time. I'd do it myself, but there's so many of the beasts that I fear I'd be swarmed and outnumbered. You are a capable man. Would you be so kind as to thin them out somewhat? If you were to kill, say, 3 of them, I think I'd be able to finish off the rest myself. You, go do menial work. But yeah. Always do the blue ones, they unlock flying, usually U4, and the last one during as a MSQ. Gotcha. Oh, look at that. Yeah, there's an Aether Current over here. But no, yeah, by the time you main quest gives you the current in the area, you're able to have gotten all previous ones. Alrighty, got it. But no, yeah, I've grown a huge appreciation of Final Fantasy VI, in the past, 2 weeks. Because I think it's been almost like a week since I finished it, but about 2 weeks or so since I started playing it. And yeah, no, I can very much see why people like Final Fantasy VI a whole bunch. It's really good, though a bit busted in areas, maybe in ways that weren't intended. But you know what? Part of me almost thinks that that's part of the charm of the game, is that you can break it so easily early on. But that's neither here nor there. That can all be saved for a Final Fantasy VI stream whenever I get around to it. But yeah, that'll be in future. So let's go down this bridge, Black Iron Bridge, and see what's down here. Also, real quick, apologies if on occasion you see my PNG tuber talk when I'm not talking. It's because my mic is catching wind from my ceiling fan, and before it was coming from my freaking AC unit that's right above, but now it's my ceiling fan. I've moved locations as far as like where I'm at. So let's go ahead and start killing. Hey you. Yo. Yeah, I'm very much getting used to playing on controller after a little bit. It takes a little bit to get used to, but once you kind of orient yourself with like what is where. So for example, that was the opposite of me orienting myself with what's what. Let's do. Bill, why are you breaking window your mic? Shush. I can't see myself playing FF14 with a controller. Honestly, neither did I. But I think, as I explained beforehand, you stream through PC or console. Oh, I'm playing on PC. But my hands, so I do art for a living. My hands are not as dexterous as they used to be, largely because I'm left-hand dominant. So the control button is like right on my left hand, and I think I can only really stretch my fingers about as far as like the 5 button on the top with my, well, no, the 6 keypad. So for the noise from your fans, wait, what? No, like a ceiling fan. What are you talking about? But you know, basically I switched over to controller because I realized that I was having a hard time trying to hit a lot of my commands with ease. And initially I was going to get a MOBA mouse that has the buttons on the side of it, but I figured I have a perfectly good Xbox Series X and a perfectly good PS5 controller sitting right next to me. I'll just use that instead. Initially I was very kind of like off-put about it, like, I don't know if I wanna do that right now, but I figured fuck it, I'll go ahead and just make the switch to controller, and thanks to the help of some friendos, I was able to kind of make the switch. Sprinto. Let's go down here. I thought that I like misremember this. I thought this was like down a cliff. I guess it wasn't. All right, but let's go ahead and see what's in here. See what was left over from and what we can salvage from this place. You know, I read that as Gungaga for a second there. Hey. Hey, you. Ha! Get doom spiked. But yeah. Let's see what's that. Ooh, another Aether Current. Alright. Master Fox, our findings, you say? Well, there's something of a tale there. No sooner had we chanced upon a promising-looking sheaf of letters than we were ambushed from the shadows by great white beasts. 'Twould seem the heretics foresaw our coming and left behind their pets to discourage further investigation. Several of our number were badly wounded. And you cannot carry out your duties until the creatures are slain. We have not the time to wait for reinforcements. Let us deal with these pets ourselves, Vel. Alright, then let's do it. Hey, what the hell is that over there? I'll see that, right? It's like a blue sphere. Oh, a frost grenade, okay. Don't think I've gone up against those enemy types just yet. Okay. Oh. Bear. Oh dear. The creature took me by surprise. Forgive me. Until my hand stops shaking, I fear I will prove more of a hindrance than a help. Pray go on ahead, and when you are certain that the rest of these things have been slain, notify the expedition leader that it's safe to return. So Alphino got ambushed by this thing, and now he's like, damn, I'm scared. Don't worry, Alphino, I'll take care of shit for you. Oh. Brr. I'll take care of your child first. Now you, Mama Bear. Well, that was shockingly easy. That was, like, surprisingly easy. I heard a frightful growling from below. You encountered more of the beast, I take it. Yep, and they're dead. Hello, we're done. Oh, hi, Athenian. The beasts are slain, then. My thanks, Master Fox. We may return to our duty without fear of a mauling. I got an Alphino doll. I also have... I almost thought that was fucking Ultimecia from Final Fantasy VIII. I legit almost thought that was Ultimecia. It's not. Look at him. He's perfect. You wish to track down Lady Iceheart, is this not so? The records we have discovered ere those beasts mauled my comrades appeared to be some manner of correspondence. We had not the luxury of perusing their contents more closely, intent as we were on surviving the onslaught of Fang and Claw, but I'd wager those epistles contain more than friendly salutations betwixt lonely heretics. Betwixt? Have a Twix. My interrogation of the patrol proved fruitless. Either we divine some clue from these letters, or we wander the snowfields and pray the gods lead us to Iceheart's door. 'Tis hardly a choice at all. Alright, so we gotta investigate the letters. Let's take a look here. Collect heretic epistles, 1 out of 3. Okay, so just collect them. There's another one over here. All right. And last one over there. Okay. Have you recovered much of the heretic's correspondence? Yep, right here. Splendid. Added to the contributions from Master Levelier and Sir Asthenian, we now have more than a dozen letters. What have we here? Every one of these pages is oh god, I'm yawning. Help. Every one of these pages is a record of the dealings betwixt the Gugaga, Mills heretics and their fellows in the Akafa amphitheater. There are requests for foodstuffs, clothing, and all manner of provisions. Iceheart's followers must yet inhabit the ruins we've had thought abandoned. I will take critical hit. Why not? Sounding out the amphitheater. Okay. The Akafa Amphitheater, the very place where you witnessed the manifestation of the primal Shiva, was it not? If that's our destination, the journey will be long indeed. The amphitheater lies on the other side of the treacherous tract of ice and snow that cannot be swiftly crossed. Then we must place our faith in the Aethernet. As you recall, our dear friend Moonbrita succeeded in recreating the Akafa beacon after... I almost want to go into like a Razor Jin, like, I am Agfa blah 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 blah. After being destroyed by Lady Iceheart, at the time it was assumed that the resultant Aetherite would only be temporarily viable, but given that the heretics of Gungaga Mills seem to have been in regular contact with their brethren at the amphitheater, amphitheater, I keep saying amphitheater, it's amphitheater. I'll wager it still functions. I suggest we make for the Aetherite within Snowcloak without delay. Correct me if I'm wrong, Asthenian, but in the course of mapping the Snowcloak tunnel system, a passage was discovered leading out into the Western Highlands, was it not? Might it be possible for us to reach the Aetherite from this side of the wall? If this is your war, then it's a war I don't want any part of. It should. House Durinder posted soldiers at the Western Highlands entrance after the tunnels were cleared, but they will not deny us entry. And there he go. There he go too. Oh, hi, Stan. Hello. I gotta set some emotes to my hotbars, so I can easily greet people. Wait a minute. Where is? Wait, trade? No, wasn't what I was trying to do. Oh, I'm being traded. Oh my god, guys. Courtesy of Stent, I have received a Banui. I can't believe it. Oh. Oh my god, look at him, he's so small. Such a small little Banui. Appreciate it, Stunt. Thank you. Alright. Excuse me. Banui. Alrighty. I think we're pretty much good to go back to the main camp. So let's what was it? Falcon's Nest. Turn in the Aether Current quest first. Excuse me. Ow. Thank you very much. You're not injured, or your place is cut for your work. Instantly, you can see from the front of the bridge. The mountains have made difficult access to the area, and the bridge has been left to fall apart. To repair the bridge, one day we might be able to build that farm. Hey, coolio. And now, sounding out the amphitheater. Where's that at? That is. Oh, okay. So. I'll keep an eye out for more Aether Currents. Also, it is like weirdly hot in my room for like no reason. It's all good though, I'll survive. You have a compass for that? Wait, I do? Ethereal. Is it in my inventory or something? I was gonna say you should have an Aether Compass. Where it be? Check collection. Check collection. Excuse me, Deep Eyes, I'm busy. Let me get somewhere safe first. Let me go here first. Collection. And that's in my inventory. Collection should be under the duty tab. Oh! Aether Compass. The compass detects the current yalms to... Wait, how many yalms? 888 yalms to the west. So somewhere around here. Okay. I'm getting close. Steinbuck. It's like Steinbeck, but not. Oh, is it down here? Yeah, probably is. Huh. You'll never catch me. Hang on. Northwest, so just keep going this way. Cross the frozen bridge. Yeah, I don't think I've been to this area. Oh, hence why it's probably over here. Whoa. I nearly got stuck in the terrain. $263 yalms to the west. Okay, so we're getting there. A fate. You could add the compass to your hotbar for future reference. Yeah, I'll be sure to do that. Actually, let's set that. Let's do set 5. Let's do there. $94 yalms to the west. Aha! Spotted. Now, just to make sure. Idiot, you're right in front of it. And I believe, is that it for the Aether Currents? No, that's not it yet. That's not it quite yet. So where would it tell me to go now then? Let's see, L2. Northwest. Northwest. You can check it. I'll check in a bit. Because I'm currently being, harassed by reams. Go to menu, travel, Aether Currents. Okay. Menu, travel, Aether Currents. Ah, I'm missing one. Oh my god, it's a woolly yak. I'm missing 4 from quests. Got it. Oh, wait a minute. Just continue going this way. You discover a new location. Yeah, I'm discovering a lot of places now. I mean, may as well do this now, you know, so that way I don't have to come around and do it later. Where the aether current at? Southeast. Oh, east? I thought you said west. Let's try going up here. Southeast. Yeah, I'm going the reverse direction now, so let's try going this way. Ice Commander! Haha! Found you. No, fuck y'all. Uh-oh, why am I locking on all weird? Oh, why am I locking on all weird? Well, thank you, Stent, but now I'm like, fuck, and I'm locking all... My lock-on system is all weird again. I thought I fixed this. Hey, you... You're the Aether Current Protector, aren't you? Okay. And I believe... yeah. Okay, so that's all the Aether Currents for the ones that I need to find. And now it's just a matter of getting the quest ones, which I'll probably do later. So let's head back to the Falcon's Nest. I almost feel like I'd probably go faster on foot, honestly. Ow. Run for it! Honestly, it's, I wish it was a little colder where I currently live while I'm playing through this part of the game, just because, God, I'm looking at the snow and I'm like, man, I wish it was cold. I'm much more of a winter person than I am a summer person, honestly. The summer heat just fucking kills me. I want some cool breeze. Well, I'm on my way. Wait, what? Alright, you fuckers, come here. You know, what is with these little dudes? Oh, my trip fell? Oh, okay. Wait, no, what are you on your way for? Ow. Ow. Ow, my legs! Wait, where the hell? Watch out, everybody! Ow. Ow. Okay, that one didn't hurt. Ah, the guests of House Fortom, and one of them with broken legs, accompanied by the Azure Dragon, no less. I cannot imagine what brought you out this far, but you are welcome to enter the tunnels if that is your will. Assuming the Akafa beacon still functions, and we must pray to the 12 it does, we shall arrive at our destination in mere moments. Though I do not expect to be greeted by the primal Shiva, we should nevertheless be prepared for a frosty reception. The heretics are not like to rejoice at the appearance of uninvited guests, particularly ones with our history. Let's do it! An impressive structure. I wonder how many ages it has endured. Mayhap you should ask its occupants. They seem a friendly bunch. Hey, we don't like your kind around here. Dogs of Ishgard, is not enough that... So let me stop. Dogs of Ishgard, is it not enough that you banish our beloved saint? Will you not be satisfied until the ice is slick with the last drops of our blood? Stay your weapons. We come under the flag of parley. We wish only to speak with your mistress, that we might broker a peace. Do you think us fools, boy? It will take more than honeyed words to earn our trust. You walk with the Dragon Slayer, and we know all too well what he is capable of. Oh boy. My reputation precedes me. They give us little choice. Come, brothers. My dragon's wings may dragon wings bear us to victory. Barley? I'm pretty sure I said parlay. Go. Take this. Hiya. Boy. Gotta get the cane wielders down first. Eat this AoE. Oh boy. Get Lance charge up.
Focus. Release.
Wrong move. And now that's not going to be as effective. But it killed, and that's all that matters. Oh wait, we're not done yet. Hiya! There we go. Duty complete. They fight like demons. 'Tis death to remain. Fall back, brothers. Retreat to the cinders. I see no sign of Lady Iceheart. Would that we could have questioned one of them. What would you ask that we do not already know? They make for the cinders, and so must we. Even should an ambush await us, 'tis certain there will be more heretics to question. The cinders, you say? I confess the name is unknown to me. Mayhap you would be so good as to enlighten us, Estinian. I suspect it is the heretic's way of referring to the Dreaming Dragon, an island of sorts found in the midst of the frozen Lake of Ashpool. Some 500 years past, 'tis told that the Azure Dragon's dragoon of age fought a dragon of titanic proportions. After a savage struggle, the mighty creature was weakened unto the point of death and forced into a magic slumber by an entire chapter of the Holy Sea's sorcerers. Ere long, a rain of ash and cinders did begin to fall upon the sleeping serpent's motionless form, covering the creature at length in a shroud of grey. Of course, a thick layer of ice has since formed on top of it, but you may be sure I speak true. A fascinating tale. We should make haste to this Ashen Isle. I mean, yeah, let's go. The Dreaming Dragon lies far to the west. Before we approach the frozen beast, however, there is another place I would visit first. I am told the Convictors have set up a camp in Twin Pools. Their leader, Gentilot, may have information of use to us. But mayhap you are not familiar with that name either. The Convictors are dragon slayers, after a fashion, but I am willing to wager that they encounter their fair share of heretics. If we are indeed walking into a trap, I would learn all there is to know of our foe. Sound suggestion. Let us speak with these Convictors then, and temper our haste with a measure of caution. Alright. So let's get going to the next place that we gotta go to. At the Convictors camp, which would be... where exactly? Oh shit. I was there a moment ago. What the hell? Alright, well thankfully it's seemingly over the bridge. Over and under. Sure. Let's go. By the way, I hate to say it, I am feeling fairly drained right now, and that is likely because of how hot it is in here. I don't have an AC unit anymore, I just have a ceiling fan, and let me tell you something, that's not doing a whole lot right now. Actually, you know what, give me just a second, I'm gonna go talk to my boyfriend real quick and see if he can crank up the AC just a little bit. Give me a sec, I'll be right back. Alrighty, I'm back. I just need to grab a drink and generally just turn on the AC in the other room so some of the air flows in here. Actually, one second, I didn't even close my door properly. One second. There we go. By the way, my friggin' headset cable is currently all tangled up. There we go. Okay. Righty, let's get going. I got 20 seconds to book it. Wolfos. Silver Wolf. Honestly, you know what? A big mistake I'm making is I'm using R1 to target, and that's not how it works. Leave me alone! You, however, die. Go. Run again. Run. Let me crack open my drink real quick. Let me alone. Head around this way. I really do like the music for Heavensward though. It's very calming. Glad to see the PC's doing good. Yeah, I'm glad too, cause I was legit scared that I was gonna have to like the biggest fear wasn't that I was going to have to buy new parts or anything. The biggest fear was that I was going to lose my Clip Studio data. Not the files, like not the drawings, but specifically losing a lot of like my settings on Clip Studio. But then I remembered, oh, well, like I wasn't super freaked out because thankfully, like, I think a day before it happened, I backed up my, my CSP settings to the cloud. What was on that SSD anyway? Stream recordings. A couple of reference sheets for like old commissions, but nothing really new. But it was all it essentially was it was a backup SSD. That's really all it was. Well, well, what do we have here? Hoping to join the esteemed ranks of the convictors, are we? The hard-eyed lad looks promising, but you have a frail look about you, boy. I give you 3 days or the wilds claim your corpse. Oh, bro, we barely know you. I beg your pardon? Be not so quick to judge. I have seen this frail youth fell heretics with a flick of his wrist. And who are you to question my— By the Fury! That armor, that lance, the Azure Dragoon himself graces our camp. Pray forgive my disrespect, sir. I am Gentilot, leader of the Convictors and fellow slayer of dragons. May I ask what winds, fair or foul, carry you into our humble camp? Well, you see. And then... Ah, Lady Iceheart, is it? I know her by reputation, but I'm afraid I've seen naught of her or her people. That said, my own men can be somewhat lax when it comes to making reports. You may wish to question them yourselves. Thank you. We shall. Vel, Estinian, let us make our way through the camp and see what information there is to be had. Mount Speed, Kurthus, and... by how much? By how much? Oh, I'm fast as fuck, boy! I'm fast as fuck, boy! Okay. And I see a couple other blue quests here. Aha! And what's this one? Well, how many were left for? Okay. Let's go ahead and do one of these. What? Know you of the Dusk Vigil, westernmost of the Citadel watchtowers built to warn of the Horde's approach. 'Twas lost following the calamity, another victim of the snows. Within the ruins lies a priceless treasure which must needs be reclaimed. I thought to enlist the services of these so-called dragon slayers, but it seems their courage is not as boundless as they would have you believe. But you, sir, you are not one to shy away from danger, am I right? Sure. Very good, indeed. There is a sculpture of the Fury within the Dusk Vigil's chapel, an ice rondel set in its helm. I would have you prize it free and deliver it to me. The Vigil's not difficult to find, simply head north towards Banepool until you come to the gates. Knights may bar your passage, but should you explain who you are, they will grant you leave to enter. Okay. Let's accept this one too. I remember you, how could I forget? We just met. We just met. Since you're here anyway, perhaps you might like to try your hand at a spot hunting before you depart. See yourself like victors, the Dravanian Horde, blah 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 blah. Say 3 of those and then come back to consider it a warm up. Okay. Okay. Let's do that. Let's do that. Oh, these little blob dudes! Die! Hang on. Wait. Go! Dead. And that. And that. Okay, and uno más. There we go. So that's that. Awesome. Let's go and accept main quest. Time is it? 1:05? It's 1:20 p.m. I've already been streaming for about an hour 5. I'm probably going to stream for another 30 minutes. I'm feeling very drained right now. So tomorrow's FF14 will likely be longer than today's. Surely one of those people will have encountered heretics while out hunting. Pray speak with as many as you can, Vel. Alright, let's talk to them. Hello, mister. What have you seen? Nay, I know of no heretics. Do you honestly expect me to keep track of every Ratemew, Vermont, and Bertenant that wanders in and out of our camp? Hey, you don't know shit. Hey, buddy, you don't know shit. Can I buy more Yossel greens from a Chocobo Keep? No, that's just a Chocobo Porter. The question is, what would be the need of a Chocobo Porter if, like, you already have a Chocobo at this point? I guess that's my question. Mount Guide. Hmm? Add button to edit. No, well, that's not what I wanted to do. It's a leftover? Oh, I see. From 1.0? Ah. Are there any heretics in the area? I have not the faintest idea. Why, a heretic could pass under my very nose and I should be none the wiser. I hunt dragons, my dear fellow. The big ones. Forever do I scan the skies for signs of my prey. I care not for the miserable creatures that scurry upon the ground. Alright, guy. Alright, guy. Back then we didn't have What? Really? Is it a Final Fantasy game without chocobos, though? That's weird. Looking for heretics, you say? Why don't you go and bother Pierricat or someone? I have enough trouble keeping these preening fops fed and clothed as is. 'Tis no business of mine what folk do with themselves out there in the wilds. Okay? So I guess just no one's fucking seen anything then. Except for this guy, apparently. Also, 1 second. Something I can help you with, my lord. Heretics, is it? Well, I've never seen one myself, but that ain't to say I haven't heard a thing or two. Pardon the awful accent. I saw the way his words were written and I couldn't help it. There was a couple guys in, like, what, Fable 1 that talk like that. We would be grateful for any information you can share with us. The gods know we've gleaned we've gleaned precious little from talking to the rest of these people. If it please me, lord, I'm Pierricat, a soldier by trade, though not much of one, if I'm honest. It weren't for the love of stabbing folk that I took up the spear, see? No, it was by order of Sir Gentilot's father. Still, as long as they keep paying me wages, I ain't fussy as to what they have me do. No, you know what I'm making him sound like? I'm making him sound like, fucking Korg from Thor. Oh my god, the hammer pulled you off! Not everyone's as patient as me, though. Plenty of low-born lads who get pressed into service start grumbling before they've seen their second battle. And once they've got to thinking how unfair it all is, it don't take much for the heretics to turn their heads. From what I hear, the simple promise of freedom tends to do it. That may explain how Lady Iceheart was able to expand her following so swiftly. Sad to say, some mates of mine gobbled down the heretics' tripe and asked for seconds, told me they were off to the Western Highlands to light a signal fire. That's how you let the heretics know you're serious about joining the ranks, apparently. Send up some purple smoke and the bastards come to you. But is it that easy? Is that so? Why then, I am minded to start a fire. It's like, hey, let us know if you want to join our secret organization. Aha. If we are to lure our foes into position, then we must find the means of producing a signal of purple hue. As it so happens, I once heard the tale of a trapper who dropped the hide of a woolly yak onto his campfire. Aside from the terrible stench, the story also described in detail how the smoke from the smothered flames was a tinged deep violet. Go hunt these creatures and get this item for me, please, please. Because I'm just everyone's fucking errand boy, it feels like. Go kill these polar bears, please! Please! Fucking... do it yourself! Look at him. He's just chilling. Not hurting nobody. No, that's not what I wanted to do. I just focused on fucking polar bear ass. Oh, hello. There we go. 2 down, 2 to go. Give me more polar bear. I forget, what does arm's length do again? Okay, creates a barrier that prevents drawing and knockback. Another polar bear. There we go. And I think I saw the yaks back there, so I'll do that in a minute. Food! Sure, let's do that. And let's go. Alright, it's right over there. Yeah, no, my eyes are getting heavy. I'm gonna need to stop here in a minute. I would love to go on for longer, but I'm really feeling eepy, which is not good. I'm probably not gonna like go to sleep, but I just need to like get active a little bit, like go outside or something. Alright, so that's one yak. There's another one over there. There we go. 3 cans of yak milk. Alright, well the yak's been got. The yak has been yacked. Come on, let me on. I can hop. Nope, should I tap I hit my mic. Apologies for that. Didn't mean to. Ba-da-da-da, ba-da-da, ba-da-da. It would seem that collecting firewood is a new experience for Master Alpha now. His must have been a privileged upbringing. Have you the hides we need? Wait. Yes. I was about to say, where'd my yak hides go?
Ah. I should have known it would be you.
Wait a second. Are you fucking kidding me? We light up the flare signal to get someone from Iceheart's camp to come here to recruit us, but we get Iceheart herself? What the hell?
Word reached me of a struggle with a small but well-armed band of trespassers. Forgive my comrades their hostility. Few come here uninvited, and fewer still with good intent.
Oh, you know what? Fair enough.
Now, tell me why you are here.
We wish to stop Nidhog's attack on Ishgard. We want to speak with you. Let's be completely frank. We want to speak with you.
So, you seek to stem the Dravanian tide with talk? A romantic notion. If you but knew the truth, the spark which lit the flames of this animosity, you would understand the futility of your quest.
Okay, you've explained that before, but we share a common interest in the fact that we don't want innocent people to die.
Shall I relate it to you? The sordid history my gift has shown me. That which the Holy See has taken such pains to suppress.
You know what? Fuck it. I got like an hour for a plot dump. Alright, tell us what's what. I'll recline back in my chair and see how this goes.
When an Elizan tribe first sought to claim the lands of Kurthas as its home. Unfortunately for them, Kurthas was already home to dragonkind, and they were not inclined to make way for the invaders. Thus did a bloody war begin. A war which might well have rumbled on until one or the other side was exterminated, had it not been for the resolve of a single woman.
Shiva.
That woman's name was Shiva.
Mm-hmm.
While those around her fought and died, she attempted to parley with the dragons, and in so doing discovered them to be possessed of profound intelligence and reason. The great worm, Hraesvelgar, in particular so enchanted Shiva that she found herself growing to love the creature, whom her people considered a monster. In the eyes of a near-immortal dragon, however, the fleeting life of an Elezen is as that of a freshly cut rose. Scarce has the flower bloomed before it begins to fade and wither. Such melancholy musings plagued Hraesvelgar, who had found in Shiva an unexpected and beloved soulmate. He knew that all too soon, death would snatch her away from him.
Wasn't meant to last.
Unable to bear the thought of their separation, the maid bid the worm consume her, that their spirits might be entwined for eternity.
That kind of reminds me of... Now, I don't know Norse myth, but in God of War Ragnarok, I think it's like, what was it? It was like two halves of one person, or like two like elemental beings that loved each other very much, but them joining together causes Ragnarok or something like that. So in order to kind of keep each other at bay while still like, I guess like showing affection to one another, they basically transplanted hearts with one another. So it's something like that. Yeah, sulfur, yeah. Wait, is it sulfur? Surtur. Yeah, that was it, Surtur.
Though loath to perform the deed, Hraesvelgar ultimately gave in to her plea, and soon thereafter the tale of their ill-fated love spread throughout the two warring factions. No more could they raise blade or claw against one another, knowing that the souls of their kin were so inextricably bound. In the days that followed, man and dragon learned to live in harmony, and together built a nation unlike any the world had ever known. For 200 years did this blissful age of peace continue, as it would to this day, had vilest envy not stirred in the hearts of the Elezen. It is said that worms owe their longevity to the boundless reserves of vitality found within their eyes. And 'twas in this belief that a traitorous band of knights deceived their allies of some 2 centuries, and took by force that which they coveted. Nidhogg, he who now stands poised to unleash his wormlings upon Ishgard, was the great dragon who lost an eye to Elezen treachery. And until he prizes it from the hands of the traitor's progeny, no amount of conciliatory words will stay his fury.
You are wrong, Lady Iceheart. Lest you misunderstand, I do not doubt your vision of the past. 'Tis true that Nidhogg greatly desired to reclaim the Eye. Indeed, it was for that very reason that I kept it with me as I roamed the land, attempting to draw him away from the city.
Oh shit.
Good gods! Until recently, Nidhogg seemed unable to resist its allure and pursued me relentlessly. Needless to say, that is no longer the case. Now, it would seem, he has fixed his attention on Ishgard itself, though he knows full well the Eye does not reside there.
Makes you wonder why he's going after Ishgard all of a sudden.
You believe he targets the capital for another reason?
I believe reason has all but left him. Through the Eye, I feel much of what Nidhogg feels, and the dragon's thirst for vengeance will not be quenched by aught less than a sea of blood.
If Nidhogg is indeed lost to reason, might we not seek an audience with Hraesvelgr instead? He has thus far shown no inclination to aid in the invasion of Ishgard, and may yet welcome our efforts to broker a peace.
The problem is, will you? Because if Nidhogg is already out and about, and his whole thing is just senseless destruction for the sake of it, something's gonna have to give, you know?
You still believe that a peaceable solution can be found? Very well. I will take you to him. Our road will lead us to Dravania, the homeland of dragonkind. There we shall ascend unto the clouds, where Hraesvelgr resides.
Ooh. Oh. Wait a minute. The heart palpitations are kicking in. Wait, huh? Hey, yo? Is my echo back?
Is autumn mist, my friend?
No, everything's good, Alphino. Just a couple of tums and I'll be good.
I sense the many battles are beginning to take their toll. Rest a while, and should you lose sight of us, Dravania lies beyond the mountains to the west.
Oh, hi, Midgardsormr.
Curious. The vestiges of thy mistress's blessing are not as faint as once they were. Thy will to succeed grants thee unusual fortitude. But will it be enough?
Will it? Very interesting. We'll have to see how all that plays out. Hooray! He's kind of... Yeah, I figured that's what was happening with him kind of testing me. Since our first meeting. Yeah, I figured. Man, let me tell you though, it's a good thing we haven't had to fight any primals. Since we got our echo taken away. Could you imagine? It's like the Warrior of Light. What happened? It's like I don't know. He just fucking Ifrit poked him and he fucking started following him. Like what the hell? Holy rainbow shirt of rainbow shirts. Oh wait, I think I already have that. Holy rainbow shirt of maiming. Oh, no, I don't. I thought I did. It's not so much the echo, but the blessing of light. Gotcha. The echo is, I'm assuming the echo is just what allows me to, communicate with the crystals. With Heidelin. The echo only let me see the past. Ah, I see. Yeah, A Realm Reborn stuff is, roughly still fresh in memory, but a lot of the earlier stuff from A Realm Reborn is, like, kind of, like, lost in the sauce for me. I gotta refresh myself on a lot of that stuff. journey into the Dravanian Forelands. Alright, let's see. They will go hard about Echo and the Blessing of Light and Shadowbringers. I'll keep that in mind. All I can say is, man, I hope the people that have become very attached to in this game don't just die. That's all I'm saying in that regard. Because I've heard things about Shadowbringers and Endwalkers specifically about how shit gets real tragic real fast in those expansions. Obviously, nothing specific. I have heard literally nothing specific for those that are worried about, like, oh my god, he's been spoiled. Like, no, I literally know next to nothing about Shadowbringers and Endwalkers, so don't you worry. What's this? A ward of House Fortom wishes to enter the Dusk Vigil. You are aware that the ruins are infested with wild beasts and gods only know what else. Are you not? Why, just the other day, one of the convictors claimed to have seen a massive winged beast. Not a dragon, mind, but something altogether different. But far be it from me to deny an esteemed personage the opportunity to kill himself in a new and exciting ways. Fucking, like, it's such a funny way. It's like, far be it from me to deny you your death. Go on, fam. Go fuck him up. The Dusk Vigil is now accessible. There's a reason why they're the most rated expansion so far. Yeah, I kind of figured as much. That's not MSQ, is it? Okay, no, that's not MSQ. In fact, MSQ is way the fuck over there in Dravania. What the fuck am I doing over here? Alright, well, that can be a dungeon I can do off stream, then. Okie dokie, so that... wait, that's for the Aether Current stuff. I think... Hang on. That the last Aether Currency you need? Yeah, I figured as much, because I think I have... Yes, it is. It is the last one. Ah, fuck it, I'll do it. No, wait, actually, never mind. We're getting to near the end of the stream. Let me actually go back to Limsa and do the event. We'll start the event quest anyway. Oh! Okay. Sorry, I had to stretch. Whoa, sudden lag. Oh, is it an Ul'Dah? Is it an Ul'Dah, the event thingy? Yep, okay. No, wrong place. Ul'Dah steps of Nald. Nald. Ooh, look at all the blue quests. Yo, nice Reaper, bro. Oh, this is another Hildebrand quest. We can start that next stream, actually. So tomorrow. In looking to the past, we take solace in the present, and think of what the future may hold. That is the very essence of the Rising. This year, we have prepared a spectacular fireworks celebration. It is to enthrall everyone in attendance. What is the Rising? The Rising is a period of remembrance that commemorates those lives that were lost during the great tragedy that was the Calamity. Oh, excuse me. Ugh. We also pay tribute to the unsung heroes who risked life and limb that others might know a brighter future. And so the streets are decorated with somber trappings, and the night sky is filled with vibrant fireworks. The solemn atmosphere and bright lights above may spur others to reflect on the doom portended by Dalamud. By doing so, they might give thanks for the present and muster hope for a brighter tomorrow. Basically the 11th anniversary of A Realm Reborn. Yeah, I figured as much. Lest you wonder, the observances are being held in Limsa Lominsa. If you wish to participate, we invite you to pay to the Phylacracy. Yeah, I figured it was in Limsa. Yeah, but this is all really cool. I legit really like this stuff. Oh, hey, Stunt. Bye, Stunt. Let's see. Hang on. Back to Limsa. So, Upper Lenosha. No, just Upper Deck. Oh, I gotta stretch. Yeah, no, fucking that song is great, man. Let's go to the aft castle. I'm assuming that's it right there. Rising to the call. Yep, this is it. Hello, Daphne. Greetings, friend. By your dauntless bearing, I assume you are an adventurer, and come at precisely the moment I find myself in need of an adventurer's aid. Might I beg yours? My thanks. The matter is this. I have been approached by a lady named Ayoyo, who wishes to imprint her own inimitable mark upon the skies above Limsa Lominsa. I speak, of course, of the fireworks that illumine these rising nights. Learning of my contribution to previous year's festivities, she has enlisted me to her cause. We already have the ear of the organizing committee. However, Lady Ayoyo has expressed a strong desire to consult with the storied adventurer before finalizing her proposal. Come to the Yellow Jackets guardhouse at the base of Coral Tower and I will introduce you. Okay. God, I'm just... Because I've seen videos, right, of like the end of 1.0, and I've seen people just standing at the precipice just as Dalamud is like on the horizon. And God, to have been a player throughout that part of like... God, imagine being part of history like that. I guess is kind of what I'm getting at. It's like, holy shit, man. But yeah, let me go ahead and... well, wait. Remember the Wall of Gubus. Yeah. So that would be the Marauders Guild. No, that's... I thought that was an Aetheryte. Oh wait, actually, am I here? Now that I think about it. 1 second. Is it literally just move up? Ah, that's all the way up. Okay. So I will take the Aetheryte. Current location: the aft castle. Would it be below? Aha! Lady Yo-Yo, one storied adventurer as promised. Hello, it's me. Blessings of the 12 upon ye. Name's the Yo-Yo, Cannoneer First Class with the Yellow Jackets. It's an honor to have you on board. Did I mention that it is the Yellow Jackets who are in charge of this year's festivities, not only in decorating of these fair laments and streets, but in designing and constructing the fireworks that brighten the skies above them. Lady Yo-Yo here is quite the savant in all matters incendiary and explosive, and so it has fallen to her to formulate a plan for the display's crowning glory. Me and the other lads and lasses of the Cannoneers whipped up a load of more loverly little drakes, snakes, and devils for the Moonfire Fair. Goddamn. But more of the same ain't gonna cut it for the Ryzen. Cause it's all about remembering those we lost in the calamity, ain't it? Them and theirs deserve something a mite specialer than a bunch of old bangers. An admirable sentiment, I'm sure. It would not do for our ode to such poignant memories to be aught less than memorable. Let us make this year's rising one that the citizens of this fair realm will not soon forget. Took the words right out of my mouth, dearie. Thing is, I haven't hardly set foot out of Limsa in all me days. I don't reckon I'm best placed to know what's going through the minds of the citizens of this fair realm. Holy shit! Pirate speak discombobulates me. And so you would pick an adventurer's brains, one who has journeyed far and wide across this land we love and knows it and its people intimately. Well, I'm hated in Ul'Dah, apparently. Nah, because the word never got out about what happened in Ul'Dah with the Scions. Yet before we call upon your particular wisdom, mayhap it would behoove us to set out a wider range of opinions. Many and more look to the skies come rising night, and the thoughts that run through their minds are no doubt as diverse. Let us learn them. Sounds like a plan. Mind if I join you, dearie? Could do with learning some of these thoughts myself. Sure. Right then, where best we start asking around? Someplace a lot of outsiders gather, I reckon. How about we meet in the Aetherite Plaza down in the lower decks? While the two of you are so engaged, allow me to continue our discussions with the organizing committee. I shall await you by the aft castle. All right. Let's get going. Oh my god, so many people! I decline your offer. You see them lights down Auker's Alley, dearie? Decorations for the festival they are. Every year when the streets are all decked out for the Ryzen, me art fills with all kinds of feelings. Sorrow, pride, regret. But enough about me. We came here to find out how the other folks feel about it. Let's split up, head down the alley and ask a few likely looking customers each. We're on schedule here, so don't go asking every single soul you see. 4 or 5 should do ya. I'll meet you by the ferry docks when you're done. Let's ask this people. Welcome, welcome. What may interest you in this fine day? Doing some surveys. Ah, information, is it? Well, if you really must know, the whizzing and banging that fills the air this season always takes me back to the time just before the calamity struck. A great festival was held to celebrate the reformation of the grand companies. People in the streets were hooting and hollering and setting off fire spouts, and all the ships in the bay, now bedecked in maelstrom colors, let loose their cannons. It seems so foolish now, knowing what was soon to befall us, but all that noise served a purpose nonetheless, drowning out the fear that ever whispered in our ears. It is my firm belief that the rising fireworks serve as the same purpose even now. They present a vision of loveliness, of togetherness, that we might forget our fears and be given hope for a brighter future. That's fair. No, wrong person. Can you see him too, my love? Hello, I'm doing a survey. You're involved with the fireworks and want to know what I think of them? Well, just now I was wondering if they can be seen from far out of the offing. Do you know? Not sure. I see. The reason I ask is that my husband is out there now. He meant to be back by rising night, but it seems the tide didn't turn in his favor. He was so looking forward to the fireworks. I do hope that he can see them from where he is, that we can share them together no matter how far apart we might be. That is my only request to you, that you make the finale as bright and boisterous as you can, that all those who cannot be together this rising might still share in its message. That's a good sentiment to have, I mean, yeah, that's generally a good sentiment to have. Let's talk to middle-aged mariner. The streets are full of life, the sky is full of fire, and the westerly winds fill in our seafarer sails as it does our arts. I could have picked a better time to come home. You a sailor too? Are you? No, sir, I'm an adventurer, but I'm doing some surveys. Helping with the fireworks, you say? Good on you, lad. I have a few memories of back then, if you've an ear to hear them. I'm a merchant seaman, you see, always sailing hither and thither across the waves. Was just back from a trip to Radzat when the calamity struck. Everyone was looking up to the sky and that loathsome lantern that hung low in it. Like most folk, I don't remember much of what happened in the days before or after it fell, but I'll never forget those faces. And that's what I love so much about the fireworks. You see them same faces looking up, but this time with a smile. Reminds you not only of the bad times, but how we got over them. Very much reminds me of Louis Suarez, kind of like that iconic smile that he does, you know? Yo, is that Clive from Final Fantasy 16? Just... Alright there. Is there anything I can do for you? Doing a survey. You're asking for people's thoughts on the rising fireworks? Would have thought a great hero like you would have better things to do with your time, but I suppose that's what makes you a hero, huh? Helping people out whichever way you can. Well, I'm like most people, I suppose. I think of those I lost. My parents, most of all. Wonder if they're watching too. Swum up from the bottom of my... Don't you fucking dare knowing smile me, Stunt. Don't you do that to me. Swum up from the bottom of the ethereal sea to see what all the crashing and banging's about. It's complicated, I suppose. I feel sad they're gone, but happy I'm not. And I'm grateful to Bateron for saving me and so many others. Oh, Bateron saved you. Cool. If they are watching, I hope they can see me too. See that I'm doing alright for myself. That they might sleep soundly for another 12 months. Rendezvous with a yo-yo at the ferry docks. Oh, the ferry dock's like literally right here. Sorry to keep you waiting, dearie. So what did you find out? Most of what I gleaned is that people just remember the moods of people during the calamity, how everyone was kind of hopeless, but was still kind of... Everyone was kind of hopeless, but also kind of like celebrating the small things. But yeah, I'll shut up. Same here. Was half expecting just like looking at the pretty lights, but it seems the feeling runs a lot deeper than that. The memories of the calamity still stayed heavy on their hearts, but the rise in fireworks go some way of lifting that weight. Yeah, basically just now you're looking up at the sky in kind of like hopefulness for the future as opposed to, oh my god, we're all gonna die. What kind of thing do you reckon will lift them spirits the most? Something grand and flashy, something that reminds people of the past, something that gives people hope for the future. I would say this. Hope for the future, huh? That ain't a bad idea. Reminding folk that however dark the night, dawn is just around the corner. The rising ain't just about mourning those we've lost, after all. It's about remembering the struggles of those who survived, to steer us to a brighter future. Aye, that's it. That's what Limsa needs this rising. Ships, cannons, a departure salute, not just for the fallen, but for those setting sail for unknown shores. A vision of the past and of the future. An old bleeding armada filling Galadian Bay lighting up the very Evans. Who wouldn't want to watch that? Hell yeah. That's settled then. Ah, the Mistral's gonna love it. It said it'd be up by the aft castle, right? I'll see you there. So now, finish up the quest, I assume. Our intrepid adventurer returns and positively bursting with inspiration, I take it. Yep. I see. A traditional seafaring salute not only to the memories of the fallen, but to the future fortune of those who follow in their wake. A most fitting proposal, I'm sure. Thanks, the both of you. But our work ain't done yet. There's a lot needs sorting out before we can put this idea into action. So much to do, so little time. If you wouldn't mind helping us a little longer, dearie, I'd be forever in your debt. Let me know when you've got your loins good and girded. What the hell? Yeah, no, I'm good. Seeing a plan this quest for entitlement. Right then, let's get started, shall we, dearie? The plan is we're going to line up an whole fleet of ships across the bay and have him fire a broadside into the sky. But before we go out finding our fleet, we need to get the plan approved by the organizing committee. And that means convincing Commodore Raynor. I'll take the lead, but I ain't exactly got the silverest tongue, nor much experience in nobbling with the higher-ups. If you two see me struggling, put in a word, won't ye? Of course, my lady, your cause is ours. To Coral Tower. Seasonal event. Alrighty. Last I had the privilege of meeting with the Commodore was around the time of the calamity. I had been arrested for conspiracy to incite rebellion. Naturally, it was all a misunderstanding. Some other scurrilous soul had been singing songs of sedition. If not for Raynor and his relentless pursuit of the truth, I might still be lingering in the brig. He is a shrewd investigator who will brook no equivocation, shall we then? Hello, Rainer. A long time no see, buddy. Wanting to make the Rising display special I can fathom, but the sheer scale of this proposal is beyond anything I imagined. Ayoyo, need I remind you that the first duty of the Yellow Jackets is the keeping of the peace? Filling the bay with ships will not only disturb the daily workings of the harbor, but is sure to foment agitation among the commons. Knowing this, do you still mean to persevere with this outlandish plan? I do, Commander. Every Lemonson art, every Eorzean art, still bears the scars of the calamity. All that loss, that hardship, that struggle, it cut deep. But the Rising ain't about just looking to the past. It's about looking to the future too. And if it's our duty to watch over folk, keep them on the straight and narrow, like I reckon is straight and narrow, like I reckon it's our duty to see them off on another year's journey too. Well put. I accept that your intentions are pure, but what are the logistics? I trust you have a plan as to who exactly will be providing and paying for this fleet of yours. Yes, Commander. We're going to petition the Maelstrom for the flagship, and the rest are from the Black Sails. Of course, one won't forget that those buccaneering souls remain bound to serve the Maelstrom in times of necessity. Lady Arroyo would have us parley with the 3 great pirate captains and remind them of their civic duty, it seems. Aye, that's right. The pirates answered the Admiral's call back when the moon was fallen, fought and died at Cartno, same as the rest of us. When they hear about their plan to salute all those who fell, all those who didn't, I don't doubt they'll answer the call again. I wish you all the luck in the world in recruiting those rogues to your cause. You shall need it. Very well then. Allow me to arrange the parley. Should you succeed in this feat, you may consider all of my remaining doubts answered. I bid you remember that you are to speak to pirates, lawless marauders, and all. Offend them first, so them meet on their hands. Yeah, no worries. We'll be good. We'll be fine. Go complete reparations. Okay. I hope I can count on your support for the next set of negotiations and all. Of course, my lady, alas, I fear the captains, those far-framed scourges of the seas, will prove rather less biddable partners than the Commodore Raynor did. While Ross, one of the single and may be swayed by emotion, Covenant, Kraken's arms, much more stirring mind. The executioners, meanwhile, the valid for all and above else. Is there aught that unites them? It's the zealous, but let's argue with passion that we might inflame theirs. So after I got that, bleeding in bucket loads, but I might need you to jump in again, case me tongue decides to tie itself in an itch. Oh yeah, my sleepiness scale is like scaling up to like 10. I'm getting tired, but I want to finish this quest just because I feel that seeing fireworks light up in the sky might be a good way to end today's stream. So make for the anchor yard, yarg. And that would be over there, which would be back to the aft castle, and then we make our way back. So pull up my map. Wait, so is it down here? Ah, it is down here. Whoa. at all these people. Thanks for coming. The reason we asked you here is... Aye, the Maelstrom summons laid it out for us loud and clear. You want us to help you with the Rise and fireworks. And the answer's no. When my sirens fire a broadside, it's to send our enemies to the bottom of the brine, not to paint pretty pictures in the sky for drylanders to gawp at. We've better things to be doing with our time. 'Tis a rare occurrence, to be sure, but I find that my opinion aligns with the Rose one's. Our time is precious, as I'm sure is yours. Let us hasten to draw these discussions to a close. I shall put it bluntly. I see no profit in this endeavor for myself and my men. So unless there's anything else... No profit? How sad that the great Carvalane should lose his nose for coin. You would put the Admiral and the Yellow Jackets in your debt. Why is the perfect time to forge deeper bond with Rose One? Oh... I don't think I know him enough to say that. You would put the Admiral and the Yellow Jackets in your debt. Let's cater to the profit side of things. I did not come here to be insulted. If you know of a method by which the Krakens might stand to gain from this that I do not, then state it, or else hold your tongue, or better yet, allow me to hold it for you. The sheer scale of the spectacle we propose would no doubt draw all the lords and ladies of the realm to gather in the city, personages of high renown and deep pockets. Aye, and if they saw your lot working an inn with the Maelstrom, it'd do wonders for your public image. Folks who normally wouldn't touch a pirate with a barge pole would be queuing up to do business with you. I do believe you have a point, poorly phrased though it might be. To win legitimate business, one must project the image of a legitimate businessman. Sod your image, and sod anyone who's too delivered to trade with us. They can stick their barge poles up their backsides. Whoa. What's in it for the sirens? If you won't consider them customers, consider them... Don't you want to bring joy to the masses? Okay, so they're heavily implying that these two have a thing for each other. But let's ease our way into that. Don't you want to bring joy to the masses? Look, I enjoy the fireworks as much as anyone. I just don't see why it's got to be us what puts them on. We're pirates, not vaudevillains. The Sanguine Sirens ain't all about the pirate in life, though, are ya? You run almshouses for the sick and injured, and those with child. Keep themselves busy with odd jobs such as come their way. Them's your hunters, and the folk who are drawn to the city see the grand display, your quarry. I see where you're going with this. Get the girls to set the stall selling food and grog and the like, and they'd make a killin', provided they add all the right permits from the Yellow Jackets. You're a shrewd one, you. Maybe I could lend them in myself. They do say the best way to a man's heart is through his stomach. What are the executioners? There's no dishonor in linking arms with the Admiral Merwab and the Maelstrom, surely. You, Yellow Jacket, I want you to tell me one thing and tell it true. This is Limsa Lumensa, the greatest port in all the realm. You could find this fleet of yours without our help, yet you've come here begging for it. Why? Oh, here we go. Because I reckon you're the ones who need the Risen most. The black sails only came together because of Cartno. You could have upped the anchor and sailed off into the sunset, but no. You fought like demons on those cursed flats. Made heroes of yourselves and martyrs. The way I see it, is only right that those that lost the most, when they stood to gain the least, should be the ones to fire the salute to the departed. And a salute to the departing, too. The calamity changed the lives of you pirates more than anyone. If anyone should be celebrating new beginnings, it's those whose new beginnings already begun. So it's for all our own good, is it? I'm heading back to the Astalatia. Astalatia? Astalatia. Send word when you've hammered out the details of this display of yours. We'll see what we can do. Aye, aye, Captain. God, that's enough to bring a fucking tear to my eye. With how sappy that was. Can't rightly say no to you now, can I? We lost a lot of good people back in Cartno. Let's send them all off with a bloody great bang. I will join you on one condition, that in your reminiscence of trauma past, you do not make a shameful spectacle of yourself. Pray do not force me to restrain you. Again. I never forced you to do nothing. You'll keep your hands off me if you want to keep them, you randy bastard. It's not like I like you or anything, Papaka. Quite the fragile flower, isn't she? Well, then I bid you adieu. My ships will not ready themselves. My ships will not ready themselves? Ha ha ha, we did it. Hi, Stan. And breathe. Gods, I was so nervous I could hardly speak. Thanks so much for chipping in when you did. Could never have gotten him to our side without ya. Right then. Time to put the finishing touches to this plan of mine. It's gonna be wonderful, I just know it. Oh, and about your reward, I've given it to the minstrel. You can grab it from him. To new beginnings, lad, and may the navigator's breath ever fill your sails. You did a great service, my friend, both for Lady Ayoyo and for all those who love the Rising, including myself included. For that, I shall be ever grateful. I expect it shall be some hours before preparations for the grand finale are complete. Mayhap we could wait together. Yeah, sure. Let's go ahead and wait for the fireworks to go off. Oh, but it's not at night. While we wait, would you care to hear a verse that has lately come to me? It is a song of celebration, of encouragement for all those who sail for unknown shores. Pray lend me your ears. Whoa! Huh? What? Greetings, warrior of light. But... this is a world that exists outside your reality. Could it be a dream? A flight of fancy conjured by your weary mind? Perhaps, or perhaps not. Who's this? Oh my fucking god, it's him! It's the goat! It's the man himself! Holy fuck! It's fucking Yoshi P! "'Tis a pleasure to make your acquaintance. My name is Naoki Yoshida. And I have beckoned you here that I might express my gratitude. The road we have walked has been long and winding, full of perils and pitfalls, but we have enjoyed every step in your company. We hope that you feel the same about this last great leap. With every adventure we undertake, the longer the legacy we leave behind us. Yet a lengthy history need not mean a foreshortened future. Many adventures yet await. We shall continue to chart a course into the great unknown, one that takes in all the diverse wonders that this wide world has to offer, that your legacy might grow ever greater. To be certain, it would be a less trying task to sleepwalk even onward down the same well-furrowed path, yet to venture down paths untrodden, believing in the bright and glorious future that lies beyond them, is by far the more rewarding. This is the gift that we wish to deliver unto you, the gift of adventure. And we pray with all our hearts that you will continue to walk with us. We thank you for joining us on this journey, heretofore and hereafter. Oh, that's great, though. It's waking dream. Just a look with the sky over this rising night. Perhaps you and I will see very different images in those explosions of light and color. But one thing I know for certain, that right here, right now, we look to the same sky. And though the paths that lay ahead of us may lead in very different directions, sometime, someplace, they shall cross again. It is almost time for the display to begin, the consummation not only of our labors, but of the thoughts and prayers of the people of this fair city. A salute for the departed and for those who set sail into the unknown waters. Many adventures yet await you, my friend. May the navigator's breath ever fill your sails. Also, you blinked out when I played Benny's song. That was rude. An excerpt from the ancient mariner's song, a prayer for the safe return of those who sail over to the far horizon, and for peace of those who sleep beneath those same eternal waves. It concludes with the wish that the voices of those whose spirits are stirred in anticipation of new adventure reach the ears of those whose adventures ended too soon, that they might be united as one. A fitting sentiment for the rising, methinks. And so I offer you my own heartfelt wish, that even should your adventures carry you beyond the far-flung horizon of this world, we should meet once more in a 12 months' time, and look upon the same sky together. Damn nice. Oh, that's cool. Wait, what? Additionally, certain notable personages have been seen to frequent the anchor yard in this rising. Do the same, and you may be greeted with an unexpected encounter. Huh? Well, that was cool. All right, I'm gonna go back up to the main event. Why am I not doing main story? Because I figured I would end the stream with the event stuff that's going on right now. I figured I would end stream with the event stuff that's going on right now. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end stream for now. Let me just get to the place so I can sign off properly with some really good music playing in the background. It's been hot in my room, so I need to like go out and whatnot and just like get some fresh air or something, or just like honestly ventilate my room a little bit more. But yeah. Thank you guys so much for joining today's Final Fantasy XIV stream. I really do appreciate it. Didn't Dios pay for your subscription? Yeah, but like, we'll talk about that later. Anyways, yeah, thank you guys so much for watching today's FF14 stream. There will be another one tomorrow. So no worries. We're gonna focus almost exclusively on MSQ tomorrow at around 12 p.m. No Final Fantasy VII this week. Instead, we'll be doing a double dose of FF14. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys later. Bye-bye!